Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, also known as Misery the Arena. It's a new day though, and if we're lucky, we may keep our cool at least for the next two matches. Maybe. A big maybe, but we gotta, or we may try at least, yes. Move the mic again, and there we are. I made some small changes to the deck there, but I'm not sure how well they'll work. Time will tell. I'm also wondering if I should change into standard instead when the rotation happens. It might be more my thing. But yeah, I'll show the differences in the deck after a little bit. We'll see how it all turns out. But as always, yeah, black is really bad. I suppose, you know, winning is always a possibility in every match. I should try to remember that, because there's always a chance that they draw only land or no land. They draw some land, so let's say if they draw only land, then, you know, there's the 1 in a billion chance there. But we'll see. Okay, I think the sensible option is to get the second white in through here, put the Righteous Valkyrie in, and hope this works out. Let's keep the Treasure Mana in at this point, because I don't have the 5th mana to use for the Bond of Discipline anyway, so it's good to have that option in there. I'm also, like, I wondered again, like, I had a really bitter and angry set of games the last few videos. I'm still wondering what's the best option to work with all of this. And I'm still not sure what the answer truly is. Two, 4, 2, 3. They would block, but I'd make my Valkyrie tapped for no good reason, so. I wondered about the Welcoming Vampire, but it seems at least the last time around I had those kinds of cards, they didn't work, so. You know how it is. Okay, I think we've reached a point we kind of have to use the cleric, sorry, the treasure mana, though. And scry the maximum amount of numbers. Aspirant is not a bad card to pull, but I actually need a land instead. It's one of those weird times when that's actually the one I need to pull. Unless I pull like a Righteous Valkyrie again. A Gala Greeters is also an option, I suppose. Oh. I feel like they were gonna pull cards all day, though. I don't think... Oh, alright. Okay. I mean, I'll take every win I get. And I can't complain about that, obviously. I feel like they ended the match before they had lost. Maybe they just feel like they want to use less time to do all of this. That could be the thing. Okay, so a quick run through the changes I made, because I noticed that on the previous matches, like the videos of like the previous 30, 40 matches, now I started to have the problem of having less mana than I need. Like, it was starting to be a problem. Like, something changed up again in the card shuffler. I'll try to keep an eye on it, but yeah. So I added one more planes into it. Oh, hold on. 10, 16, 17, 18... 19, 20, 21, 20. Oh, no. Sorry. Not one more mana. I added one more untapped mana. So I switched things up. I removed one of these. The third one that was of a different name, but the same mechanic, where you, it's the +1 life Evolving Wilds card. I changed one of these into a Plains card because I very, very often in the previous 20, 30, 40 games had exclusively these, which didn't make any sense. So I switched out one of these and added a simple Plains back. And it's a Plains because against all sensible rational realities, I had multitudes of forest cards in many, 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 many starts of the game. I had multiple games where I started with 2 or 3 forests, even though that's basically half of my forests. It makes no sense. And it's just, it was so common that to add another forest would be madness. Just absolute madness. So, yeah, this is what I ended up choosing then. I hope it's gonna work out. I don't know. We can always dream, right? The dream is always alive. And I switched out the Wandering Emperor. That could end up being a mistake. I'll see how it all works out. The reasoning for that is, every time I played the Wandering Emperor, I ended up not having it work in any meaningful way. There. So, because it's so weak when it comes into the battlefield, it dies on its first existing turn 85% of the time, I find. Like, it's basically a really costly removal card, and only if the creature is tapped. Almost always. Or it creates 1 White Samurai for 4 mana. That's just not worth it. So either I should have, change it out for a different removal card, or indeed add a different creature instead of this. Like, so therefore I added a third Trelasara. I was very cautious about having another of these because they're all legendary, and I can only have one of them in the field at a time. However, within the last, oh boy, dozens upon dozens of games, it's hard to make an easy guess, but let's say 70, 80, maybe even 100 games, I have not had a single instance of having a problem with that. I have sometimes had 2 of them in hand, but I've either lost the game before that became a problem, or I actually needed to have 2 of them because the first one was removed. Especially that option has become more and more common. There's more and more removal. So, therefore, this was the option. I think my options ended up being this or another of the Hallowed Priests. But the Trelasara is a better card. It's stronger and has Scry. So, there we are. And I got a new visual for Elspeth Resplendent. It was 50% off, so I took it. Alright, 1 win, and maybe we'll get another one within the next... Let's try to be rational. It's quite likely I'll get another win within the next 4. And it's almost certain I'll get another win within the next 10. And it's, of course, possible it's going to be this one. Because I think my worst one is 10 in a row. I have this weird memory of 16, but it might be a false memory, though. I feel like that can't be right. But 10 I do know. But I had a really, really bad day then, and I probably ended a match or 2 before I should have. I know. Like when I speak of the supercomputer that Sticks in the house. Thank you, Lancaster. Hi, welcome. Glad to have you, and I hope you've had an excellent day. I had a 1 win thus far, so yeah. So we're in the game of misery again, but we're trying to keep a calm day. Dead Island 2 is coming finally. Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard it's been coming for like decades. Lies of P looks amazing. Haven't seen anything of that, but I'll take your word for it. I hope it does. Interesting. Right on. Mountain Forest Plains. Interesting. I think we should do as a secondary plains then. There we are. And you got a 4K TV for a bargain price in Gigante. Awesome. I'm glad for you. I have wondered about getting a TV myself, but my old HD TV still works too well to fully sort of rationalize that. But me and my girlfriend have been like planning one day to get an I think it's an 80-inch TV like eventually. It's just like you need the right day to do that, you know? Okay, I think the correct option is to... Oh boy. Alright. OG price 550. It did save a nice amount. Alright, glad to hear. It's always good to find a good deal in like a fun stuff of fun stuff. Yes. Right. I do love it when they cheat though. Right. So gets indestructible. All right. There we go. Brightness look pretty in the store. It's great. Yeah, they sometimes don't know how to really set them up, so that makes sense. But I'm glad it seems good. This is an odd game, but I don't really like my chances. They have a lot more cards. There you go. It is always unfortunate when they cheat, though. Alright, yep, it's over. Fuck you. There you go. Best part is I got no consoles that can support. I mean, well, eventually you probably will, though. Like supposing the TV will, like, have a lifespan of what a TV should. I think you'll eventually have 4K consoles, though. That'll work with it. So I think you'll be fine. Do 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 do. Right. Hmm. We'll see. They again, I have two of these, mine, but there's a pretty decent chance that the enemies will destroy them, so I wouldn't worry too hard about it just yet. Yeah, your PS4 is almost 7 years old and it's loud when I search the PS menu while a game is on the background. Yeah, those... I forget what the reason for that is, but that basically means it probably will mean you will be getting a different new generation console relatively soon, so makes sense. Okay, Innkeeper or... I guess the Innkeeper is better. If, like, in case I get a Righteous Valkyrie within the next draws, it's better to have the Orator to play after, so... Hmm. Right, okay. I guess it doesn't matter which lands I use, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's not what I need, though. Not really what I need either, but at least I can use it eventually, so... Although... Choices. A person you know in real life has it even worse. His PS4 was louder and overheated after booting. Yeah. That sounds not great, for sure. Open your console multiple times to clean the dust. Ah, yeah, okay. Ooh, yeah. I mean, bad luck is bad, I suppose. Okay, Now, that is a curious idea. But no. Wow, really? Mind you, I did not add any actual lands to my deck. And I have fuck you, game. Of the 6 cards in play, like 6 lands off the total of fucking 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah. 5 other cards, 6 lands, even though the chance should be like 38%. Fuck you, game. You suck. I mean, what are we gonna do? Yeah. The noise, it's good that it isn't too bad. Do 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 do. Ha! Wow. I mean, I really don't know what I should be expecting, but still. That's quite amazing. I pulled every single bullshit card in the game in this run. Wow. I mean, I'm trying to keep a, positive vibe and all of that, but there's nothing to be done with this piece of shit set of cards. At the beginning of your end step, if you played the game, you win the game. Yeah, I know. Ha! Every single piece of shit card in a row. Every plains, every forest, every useless other kind of land. Every Trilasara. And the useless Return from Graveyard card. That is every single situationally bad card in the deck. Every single one. Every single one. I mean, like, why are we even playing this? Every single one. You beat Jedi Fallen Order. Buggy mess with horrific performance issues and frustrating parrying system that is somehow great in almost every other way. I've heard some really weird, like, mixed stuff from Jedi Fallen Order. Wow. Every single useless piece of shit card. Damn. Entertained by the Saints Row reboot rants. I haven't really... I haven't probably paid as much attention to gaming news than I should. I used to a lot more, but it's kind of like eventually I moved on to other stuff, but does that mean that like people don't like it then, or like what's the problem? Watch. It's gonna show me 5 cards of no creatures. Just watch. This card will give me my top 5 cards and every creature from it into my hand. It's gonna be no creatures. None. Watch. Fuck you, game! It was one! The worst fucking piece of shit one. Jedi Fallen Order's story was fun to follow. The parrying wasn't your cup of tea since you had to start blocking right after the enemy starts the attack instead of when the attack lands. Okay. You have to hold the block for the entire enemy combo and you can't counter any individual attacks in the middle of the combo. Okay. I might still like it then. I'm not really a parrying kind of a guy. Like in like the Dark Souls games, I'm a blocker and not a parrier. So it could still work for me, maybe. Like in Dark Souls games, I just hold the block button with the shield and that's just how I play it, you know? But I can see why that would be a problem if you like enjoy the quick reaction parrying instead. Right. I guess for the sake of being a good sport to myself, I can wait for the first 2 pulls of a card. If I don't get a land, it's already over. If I do, then we can at least play. Well, I guess in a manner of speaking, that is a land. Yes, sure, fine. Actually, that's the question. Should I do the Broker's Hideout first? Because it's gonna pull the land from the deck instead. I probably shouldn't. Well, it was a land. We can play a card. For the sake of being a good sport to myself, I'll see how this turns out. For a while. They have a very weird game going on too, though. What on earth? The Orator isn't awesome, but it is still something I can at least put on the field, though. I'll try to play while reading. Give me a second.
I've
Right.
learned much during my travels. Let me show you. You're done.
Jedi are pretty fast with their lightsabers, so that's what really bugged me and made me rush through the rest of on the easier difficulty to salvage what fun you can find, beat most of the game on second hardest difficulty.
See you later.
Fast with lightsabers, it's odd how you're so slow with the blocking countering. Alright, okay. You're playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, really an amazing one. I have been meaning to play that. I started it out, like, ages ago once, and then immediately fell off because I just moved on to other stuff after the, like, prologue village. I should go back to that, though. It's an interesting game, for sure. Hmm. Nah, it's not perfect, but I'll take it. Actually, I don't want to risk it, no. They could have something instant in there. Character will suck at everything in the beginning, just don't give up and you'll see how great it gets. I've heard basically good things. Honestly, the one thing I really don't like about it, the faces look weird. I can't help it. The faces look really, really, really weird in that game. Like, in a weird way, it looks like they... It's really hard to explain. It looks like they almost, like, rotoscoped, like, faces onto robot bodies. It looks... There's a really weird uncanny valley in what the faces look like. It's so... I'm sure it's just me and my weird problems with that, but it's just the faces look really, really, really off-putting for me. Ooh, hold on. I could put another meat in the tavern in there with that though. Eventually. But I'll need 2 turns to do it. Nah, no. That's more like it, yeah. Alright, 5 and 5. 2 shield counters. Whenever it's activated, what enters the battlefield attacks, you may remove a counter from a creature or planeswalker you control. If you do, draw a card and create a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token. Yeah, okay. But, like, I probably one day will, and I probably one day will also learn to like that game, too.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
Mm-hmm.
Remember your training.
Right. Gala Greeters isn't terrible, but it looks like I might end up really needing to try to go for finding one of the... I mean, I probably should accept that, yeah. Okie dokie, not yet. Yeah, that's not great, though.
Guards, to me.
Hmm. Nope. 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 Okay. Well, the plus part is now I can at least block the ancient gold dragon. That's something. Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that you like the way it looks.
Show
It
them
just
how we greet our enemies.
doesn't work for me. The faces are... I need to get more used to the faces. Then it'll work out for me, I'm sure. Okay, should I risk it? I do feel like they are cheating when they use the ancient gold dragon, though. Ah, yeah.
I'll light your way on these dark streets.
Yes, bond of discipline. This is what I need. And now we put a flying on the Trelasara.
Let's do this together.
But we do not yet attack. Not quite yet. Getting near Automata. Yeah, I own it. Haven't played it yet. It's probably quite good, but... You lucky bastard. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I played the previous Nier, and I liked it. It had flaws, but it was okay.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Mm-hmm. You do you. The D20 dragons are pay-to-win cheating, though. I always felt that way. I don't feel they have any redeeming qualities.
Getting out of hand.
I will not tolerate evil in this realm. Stay your hand. Let's talk.
Four, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What a pay-to-win deck, though.
Every job is an opportunity to learn more about this city.
Perhaps learn some humility.
This is your fight. Win it.
Oh.
Remember your training.
Right. Fuck you too.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Let's do this together.
No peace, my enemy.
This isn't going to go how you think.
Right. So this creates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 4, 8, 12. Ja 8, 12, 13, 14, 7, 18, 22. Fuck you. Fuck you and your pay-to-win deck, you piece of shit human being who should die in a fire. Alright, I think this video is done. Never play Magic, never play Magic, never play Magic, and cause grievous harm to anyone who plays Control. And pay-to-win decks. I'm joking, don't cause any harm, but fuck off.